Now, I'm not one to gossip, but I will bring you the tea. Welcome to Chronicle Speaks.
Please, I don't have any time for any gossip now. Eh? Yes.
Look at you.
The year 2024 represents the year of disappointment for Sean P. Diddy Combs. Diddy had lawsuit after lawsuit hitting him. His homes got raided both in Los Angeles and in Miami. Lastly, despite Diddy wanting to surrender, he was arrested on September 16th on a 3-count indictment. So Diddy offers this pretty unique bail package. His passport is included, around-the-clock monitoring of Diddy. He gets to stay in the house. There's his $50 million home on the line, but to no avail. So Diddy brought in reinforcement. He brought in hotshot attorney Alexandra Shapiro, who was excellent at writing appeals. She wrote Diddy's appeal, which was supposed to go before a 3-judge panel and heard on Diddy's 55th birthday, November 4th, 2024. So the government was like, you must not know who we are. They brought in their reinforcement too. They filed an affirmation in opposition of Diddy's appeal, but not only that, they provided a DVD. Baby, I don't know what's on it, but whatever it is, it had Diddy's team scrambling.
I like when you like this, Daddy.
Yeah, where you put my bag?
Daddy, I like when you
Oh, it's right
scrambling
here,
and
it's
scraping
right
for
here.
shit.
No.
11 hours after that DVD was filed, Diddy's team was like, abort mission. Diddy's team goes and files an abeyance, which will put the appeal that Alexandra Shapiro just filed in appellate court on hold. Diddy is now wanting to file a new appeal with a new bail package in district court with new Judge Aaron Subramanian, because late in the midnight hours, some new information came to light, and they feel like this new information will get Diddy's bail approved. Baby, when I tell you this is a new episode of As the Ex-Mogul Turns, we are going to get into this story and so much more, but before we do, please be sure to subscribe to this channel and hit the bell for notifications so you don't miss out on any news regarding this story and so much more. Now let's get back into it. So to catch you up on Diddy news, Diddy's attorney Mark Agnifilo recently filed a motion pretty much stating that to ensure his client has a fair chance to prepare his defense and avoid any surprises in court, they are going to need the information from all of these does, both John and Jane Does, that are accusing Diddy of SA. Attorney Tony Busby is representing 120 victims, 60 male and 60 female, that are all accusing Diddy of SA. Diddy's attorney Agnifilo states that there's no way over a 30-year period Diddy can remember all of these different events without having any names or pictures to go along with it. So he is wanting the court to force these names out of him. Let's get these names out. Now, the John Doe who met Diddy when he was 16 at a white party and Diddy fondled his man parts when he wasn't supposed to, he is getting to remain anonymous. However, after Diddy appears, the court can revisit this order and consider whether or not to order the plaintiff to provide his identity to counsel for the defendant. So Diddy's attorneys are asking for a bill of particulars. Pretty much give us all of the names, give us the information so we could properly fight the case. And they're wanting to give the government until Monday to get all of that together. The government is respectfully asking the court to give them a deadline of October 30th, but Diddy's attorneys are like, no, this is unusual, this is an emergency, we need to get this going. So we have to see how this is going to pan out. So I've been gone for 3 days, but I'm going to catch you up in under 10 minutes of everything going on with your boy Diddy. So if you follow me on my community tab, you remember that I told you 2 days ago that November 4th, 2024, which happens to be Diddy's birthday, is the time that the 3-judge panel will listen to the arguments presented by both sides, which is a very crucial step in the appellate process, as the court will use the arguments from both sides to decide whether or not they're going to uphold or overturn the lower court's decision to keep Diddy locked up until his trial date of May 5th, 2025. So on October 16th at 10:56 at night, the government came in with their motion opposing Diddy's appeal of an order denying him pretrial release. And not only that, they came with a DVD exhibit. Diddy's team over there trying to sleep and y'all done caught him slipping.
Oh, no, you didn't. Wait a minute. No, you didn't.
All lies will be exposed. That's all.
So in the government's motion opposing Diddy's bail, they spoke about Diddy's charges, the allegations against him, his possible risk of flight, and him being a danger to the community. Now they spoke about Diddy's reach and how his funds have been the driving force to silence people. Let's take, for instance, the Cassie situation that happened in March 2016. When Diddy saw that the hotel security staff intervened when Cassie did finally make it down the stairs, Diddy offered this guy a stack of cash for his silence and the guard refused. Diddy then directed the staff to contact other members of the hotel security staff to obtain the surveillance footage and to reach out to the victim to ensure that she would not report Combs' assault. Within days of the incident, as a result of Combs' bribery efforts, video surveillance of the incident disappeared from the hotel server.
But I make no excuses. My behavior on that video is inexcusable. I take full responsibility for my actions in that video. I'm disgusted.
Now, the government also described evidence of multiple additional assaults by Combs against victims, including choking, hitting, kicking, and dragging victims, often by their hair. These assaults caused significant injuries to victims, which often required long periods of recovery. So what the government is doing at this point is making it a well-known fact that this man is very dangerous. Now, they also reiterated Don Richard's lawsuit that detailed violent incidents during the period of the charged racketeering conspiracy, which was filed on September 10, 2024. Now, Dawn stated inside of her lawsuit that her ex-bandmate Kalina Harper witnessed just about everything that Dawn witnessed. After not speaking to Kalina in over a year, Diddy was in contact with her 128 times between September 10, 2024, which is the day that Dawn filed the lawsuit, and September 14, 2024. After 128 contacts, Kalina made a public statement denying that she had witnessed the abuse described in the civil lawsuit. We wonder why. So when Diddy had his first bail hearing, it was with Judge Tarnarski. She emphasized the serious nature and the circumstances of the charged conduct, which largely happened behind closed doors and was therefore difficult to monitor. She also noted indication in Combs' history and characteristics that would present a danger to the community and dismissed as inadequate the exhortations from Combs' counsel to trust him and his client given Combs' drug abuse and anger issues. Judge Tarnarski also highlighted that the weight of the evidence was significant given that multiple witnesses observed firsthand Combs' violence and coercion. So then we have the second bail hearing, and this one is in front of Judge Andrew Carter. He indicated that his lesser concern was the risk of flight, but he did note that in the bail package, Diddy did not really give the court a reasonable assurance that he would return to court given his wealth. Judge Carter's bigger concern, however, deals with the danger of obstruction of justice and the danger of witness tampering. They spoke about Diddy texting Cassie, "Call me, the cops are here," and "Yo, please call me, I'm surrounded." The government emphasized that whatever the context, the undisputed conduct captured on video, punching, kicking, and dragging the victim underscored Combs' dangerousness. So this is the argument. Judge Carter properly denied Combs' motion for bail, just as Judge Tarnarski did before him. Combs cannot demonstrate that Judge Carter clearly erred after considering lengthy written submissions, reviewing a transcript of the bail hearing before Judge Tarnarski, and presiding over extended oral argument that the government had established by clear and convincing evidence that Combs posed a danger to the community and that no bail conditions could responsibly assure the safety of the community. So with all of that being said, with the government filing this motion, they also included a DVD exhibit. We don't know what's in it, but whatever it is, it has Diddy's team scrambling. So Diddy's team files a new motion, and I know every time the government sees something from them, they're like, "What you want?" What that pretty much means is that they're requesting to temporarily suspend the appeal that's in appellate court while they await the resolution of another matter, which is the appeal that they're now wanting to submit in the district court. It says this: because certain relevant new information has come to light since the detention order, Mr. Combs intends to file a renewed motion for pretrial release on conditions with an updated proposed bail package in the district court. The renewed request is based on changed circumstances warranting a new bail hearing, which the district court is best suited to consider in the first instance. If the district court grants the motion or issues an indicative ruling that it would do so, Mr. Combs will move to dismiss his appeal as moot. On the other hand, if the district court denies the motion and Mr. Combs appeals that ruling, the two appeals can be consolidated and the matter adjudicated on full record before this court rules. It will promote efficiency and preserve the resources of the court and parties to hold this appeal in abeyance until after the anticipated proceedings in the district court are completed. Accordingly, Mr. Combs requests that this court hold in abeyance these appeal proceedings pending the district court's decision on his renewed request for pretrial release on conditions. If this motion is granted, Mr. Combs will promptly update this court of any such decision in due course. We contacted the prosecutors to request their position on this motion, and they advised us that the government plans to oppose this motion and file a response. Although the government suggested that we dismiss the appeal if we pursue a renewed motion for bail in the district court, this court's preferred practice is to hold the appeal in abeyance pending further district court proceedings. And of course, this was written by none other than attorney Alexandra A.E. Shapiro. So what Diddy is doing is asking the appellate court to hold his appeal in abeyance, essentially pausing it until the district court decides on the renewed motion for release. If the district court grants his request, he would move to dismiss his appeal as moot. If they deny it, he wants the appeals to be consolidated for a full review. Diddy's team is trying every loophole and every strategic legal maneuver they can find to make sure that Diddy goes home and he gets his money's worth. I am just as interested as you are to see how all of this is going to play out. Now what I need to do is hear from you. What do you think about everything going on in the world of Diddy? Do you think his new appeal will be approved? Leave a comment, and you know how we do. We'll talk about it down below. Talk to you guys later. Bye. Once again, thanks for watching. Before you go, don't forget to subscribe to this channel, hit the like button, and hit that bell so you don't miss out on any of my new episodes.